What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know I'm so sorry I missed last Friday, but you guys, so much has been going on. But happy Fertility Friday. If you're new here, click that subscribe button so you can join our family here. I am Taunya and I am 31 years old. I have been trying to conceive for about 3.5 years now. My husband is 38 years old. So I have been diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I've also recently been diagnosed with subclinical hyperthyroidism. I'm currently in the process of trying to get all that figured out and possibly starting IVF next month. So go ahead, click the subscribe button, join the family so that you can follow along on the journey with the rest of us. And yeah, let's just get right into the video. So you guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned already. I don't think I've mentioned that I think I mentioned already. I don't really remember actually. But just a quick recap of what's going on with me. I am going to a new fertility doctor next month, at the beginning of next month. I'm so very excited. The IVF clinic actually called me this morning and I was so mad because I missed their phone call, so I'm waiting for them to call me back. I'm really excited to see what I need to do, see how to get this process going or whatever. I know a lot of you have done IVF already or will be starting the process next month. I know for sure one of you will be. So I will be probably bugging you guys, asking you 1,001 questions about what's going on. I've already started like going back to Candace's videos to refresh my memory on like her journey and the things that she tried. As far as my journey, that is what's going on. So I'm still kind of like in a wait right now. The reason I wanted to come on here today, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to title this video, but I wanted to make a video because this time of year can be challenging for us in the TTC journey, because you know, it's another year that we don't have our babies and we don't have that vision that we have like with our families and our babies opening up presents or on Christmas, or you know, whatever you decide to celebrate. I just know that this time of year can be rough for many of us. And then I wanted to let you guys know that this time of year is my favorite time of year, but it's rough because one, I would like, you know, a Christmas to hurry up and get here where I can celebrate with my baby and my husband, and you know, our little family can start our traditions. But also this time of year is rough for me because this time of year is when I found out I conceived our first baby on Clement. It's actually December 16th, a day I'll never forget, the day I found out that I was pregnant, and I was through the moon. We were so happy, and that is coming up on Sunday. And you know, last year I had a hard time. This time of year I went into a very dark place. I'm struggling with the what could I have been doing different around this time the previous year, to, you know, what was I doing that caused me to have miscarriage. And I went down that whole dark tunnel, that dark place of like questioning and nitpicking every single part of my life from the previous year that I could have changed, or that I think I could have changed, that would have somehow, you know, given me a different outcome where I would have, you know, bought my baby Earthside. So I struggled with that. I'll always remember December 23rd. It's the first time that, you know, I got an ultrasound done and I saw my baby for the first time. And then the biggest one for my husband and I is January 4th. It's when we heard our baby's heartbeat for the first time, and we were so happy. And then, as you guys know, 2 days later I went back because I've had some bleeding, and January 6, 2017 is when I found out that my baby's heart stopped beating. So this time of year is rough for me, and because I knew I had a hard time last year, I sought help. I have tried therapy before, but it was the worst. The therapist that I saw pretty much spent time talking about herself and how easy it is for her to conceive, how she can cross to North Carolina and it's so easy for her to just cross state lines and get pregnant. And I'm sitting here expressing my feelings about, you know, my struggles trying to conceive, and she just talked about herself. So I did not go back. This time, if you're a military spouse, I wanted to put this out there too. The chaplain's office on base, whether you're a spiritual person or not, the chaplains are here for everyone. I went to the chaplain's office at one of the bases in my area, and I made an appointment with a chaplain, and he was so amazing. It was the best experience ever. I know for military families, they try to make us go through Military One Source to find a local counselor in your area, but if you can't find one that you like, I would highly suggest going on base, going to your local chaplain's office, and just seeing if you can sit down with a chaplain. It was the best thing I could have done for myself. I went and sat down with this chaplain. He was amazing to me. He made me realize and see things that I never really was able to see for myself because I was too caught up on questioning every single part of my pregnancy and miscarriage. I appreciated him for sitting with me and talking to me, and you know, he let me know that I could come and see him whenever, but some things he suggested to me that I've kind of tried before, but I didn't really, just because I realized I wasn't really ready to deal with loss. I didn't grieve properly, and I can admit that. And I think a lot of us don't. I think we just kind of figure out a way to continue moving through life, but we don't really deal with it. And I read some books that I found helpful, that I found comfort in, and I recommended those to you guys. He recommended to me that I start some type of ritual or memorial type of thing around this time of year, so I have something else to kind of look forward to instead of dreading all of these dates and me nitpicking what happened or what could have happened or what could have changed or why God did this to me. And that was a question of mine. I'm not sure about you guys, but that was a big question of mine. Like, what exactly did I do to deserve this? Like, where did things just kind of go wrong? And what he helped me realize is that things didn't go wrong with my relationship with God. You know, sometimes things happen. God isn't angry with me, and that was one of my concerns, that I questioned God and that he would be angry with me for, you know, questioning why things were happening in my life that I wasn't, you know, particularly happy about. So I really appreciated that chaplain. No, they won't always talk about spirituality or God or anything like that, but I introduced it, and then, you know, he didn't, like, you know, drop too much on me or whatever, or he didn't make me feel guilty about my feelings. He didn't make me feel guilty about my questions. He just supported me through my thoughts, and he made me realize, you know, that because my main thing, and I never thought about it, is that I'll never be able to be a mom, and that's one of my concerns. I think that's a concern for a lot of us. And he made me realize, and once, I'm sorry you guys if you can hear Diesel, my dog, is next to me on the floor snoring, so if you can hear him, that's what it is. I do apologize, but he made me realize that I am a mom. My baby is just in heaven. And you know, when I was pregnant, I did everything that I could do to take care of my baby in the womb. So, you know, he helped me realize that, and that made me feel so much better, because it was like, you know what, I refer to my baby as Nugget, and we never picked out actual name, but I called my baby Nugget when I talked to my baby when I was pregnant. And so Nugget is just what has stuck. That's what me and my husband call our baby. But I never, like I've said, you know, my angel baby and stuff like that before, but I never really thought of myself as a mom to that baby. You know, I don't know if that makes sense for you guys, but it made sense for me when he broke things down for me. And you know, he helped me realize, you know, I am a mom, my baby is in heaven, and I can still talk to that baby. I can still talk to God. I'm sorry, I'm getting a lump in my throat thinking about it, because that time I spent with him did wonders for me. It made me like talk to my husband about some things that I never really thought about for him. Like, did he see himself as a dad already to a baby we just never got to hold? He also said that he never really thought about it that way. It was just, you know, a baby that we lost, but we never really thought about ourselves as the parents to a baby that we lost. You know, we never really thought about me eating healthier, or me talking to that baby, or my husband talking to Nugget, or me talking to Nugget, us praying over Nugget. Those were things that parents do, and we never really considered ourselves parents to that baby because we never got to hold it. And yeah, this time of year it's just rough. And as you guys know, when I did miscarry, my husband took me to Canada and Seattle, Washington for fresh air because he saw me struggling. And when I talked about my husband during my session with him, I couldn't even speak because all I could think about was how amazing my husband was for me in that time. And then I thought about also things that I didn't do for him in that time. And then, you know, the chaplain also helped me realize, like, don't beat myself up about it or whatever. Some of us just kind of handle things harder than others. And, you know, he made me realize that I have done things to support my husband or whatever, and I can't measure myself to him. Yeah, so with that being said, my husband and I also have decided to make going to Canada every year around that time a thing for us, around January 4th time frame. So right now we're kind of trying to plan a trip, but I don't know if it's going to work out this year because we have 3 dogs now, and yeah, we have some issues with one of our dogs. We can't leave her in daycare or at a dog hotel or anything like that because she has seizures really bad. So we may not be able to leave our dog, and we can't take her across the border if we drive over that way. And another thing is, well, I'm not sure how comfortable I am with us driving through the mountains and stuff in the snow. We do have an SUV, but I'm not sure how the weather is as we drive up north to get there, because I am kind of determined to get there. But if we can't go, I understand. We'll think of something else to do to celebrate or memorialize our baby. I've already purchased a box to put everything in that I've purchased for my baby. So I had a baby book, and my friend bought some things for Nugget when I first found out I was pregnant. So I put all of those things in a box, so everything is in one place. I have my sonogram pictures and everything in this box, and it's something that I can go back to. But I've decided that I'm gonna write my Nugget letters every year around the 16th and just kind of write whatever's on my heart. And then I also want to make a point to start writing my rainbow baby letters, expressing my love for them already. My husband and I are doing all right, and I will be going back to that counseling session, but I wanted to share with you guys what I'm going through this time of year and how I'm dealing with the things that I'm going through. And I wanted to make this video to let you guys know that I think it's important for you guys to really take care of yourselves. Do something small for yourself this season, even if it's like cutting off social media. Maybe do something like writing your baby a letter. Do something just to make yourself feel better. Just do what you have to do, you guys. I know it's rough. I know this time of year is hard. I know it can be depressing, but you know, just do something for yourself. Do something. Like the other day, what I did, I noticed on this past Monday that I was really having a hard time. I was sad. So what I did was I went out shopping because I like to shop. However, I have been very good with my shopping. I haven't done really any shopping at all this fall, but I went to the fossil store and I got this necklace. It's a nameplate necklace, and it says Nugget in cursive on one side with the heart, and then on the back side it has 1417, which was the date that I saw my baby's heartbeat for the first time. It was the most beautiful sound in the world, I'm telling you guys. I can hear it now. It's like it'll always be like stuck in my eardrums. Like I'll always be able to hear that heartbeat. Yeah, it just meant a lot to me to just get something that I can have close to my heart at all times. So yeah, I got a necklace. I don't know if you guys are interested in doing something like that. No, this isn't a sponsored video or anything, but Fossil does engraving same day. If you go and like order something online, if you have a Fossil store near you, you can pick it up within like 2 hours or something like that. Or you can go in store, pick out whatever you want, and they'll engrave it. They have bracelets and they have different necklaces and stuff. I just wanted something closer to my heart. And yeah, so this is something that I've done for myself to make myself feel better, and it has helped. I don't feel so much anxiety about the dates that are coming up, if that makes sense. And you guys already know that I journal and I read, and that's what I'm also doing. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted on whatever it is my husband and I come up with for January 4th. I will continue to pray for you guys. You guys just continue to pray for me. We're all in this together, but I really wanted to share a little bit of my story, a little bit of what I kind of go through at this time of year, and then what I'm doing to help myself through this time of year. I hope you guys find some kind of comfort during this time. And you know, I'm with you guys. We're in this together. We're gonna get through this. Our babies are gonna be coming. We just have to take it a day at a time on ourselves and just kind of get through these moments. So yeah, Merry Christmas. I want you guys to leave me in the comment section something that you're going to commit to doing for yourself to help you get through this time of year. Whether it's just journaling, whether it's writing a letter, whether it's doing a staycation in your local city and just kind of getting out of your normal element, whether it's sitting down and finally taking time for yourself just to read a book, whatever it is that you plan on doing, please leave it down in the comment section. I really want to know what you guys plan on doing, what you think you might want to try. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas if we aren't able to go to Canada this year, some things that we can do in January. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button to join our family here. Click the thumbs up button if you like videos like this, if you found this video helpful, and also share this video just in case there's a woman in your life or on your friends list somewhere that may be suffering in silence and, you know, maybe needs that boost. Because a lot of us initially think that we have to just tough it all out on our own, and girl, you do not have to be on your own. You can join our little community here. You don't have to even comment, because I know it's a very private thing. Yeah, I just ask that you guys take care of yourselves and let me know on here or Instagram, social media. I'm always around some kind of way. If I'm not posting, you can definitely write me on Instagram, because I will respond back, even if I'm not posting up there, because I don't post on my timeline a lot on Instagram, but I do post in my Instagram stories. I will take breaks for myself because I am a student. But yeah, I'm gonna start rambling now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.